All right. So let's talk about making the phone way more fun. So you guys have been to a phone jam or phone session, you're just like nervous. You're like, I feel awkward and I just want to get this call over with. So you rush through it. You have no connection. You don't firm it up. You speed through it. And then, of course, they cancel or no show because you didn't have a connection to them. So my goal in every demo that every phone call I've made tens of thousands of phone calls, right? You think I've done, think about it, I've done over 1,000 demos, taking 10 plus phone calls to get a demo, right? That's over 10,000 phone calls at least. So the more you can start off the demo with some fun, or the phone call with some fun and some connection and some rapport, the better. But also the more you can like get humor involved, people can tell if that's going to carry over into the demo, right? If you've seen Vernon, right, or others that shows it really good, they're so good at just, building rapport, being fun. And then that way they can say whatever they want. Because when you have that connection, that fun, they realize like, this is going to be a great time. So my goal was that they didn't even care that I was in school. They didn't care that it was Cutco. They didn't even know what that was, that they were like, this guy's fun. He seems like he's driven. I want to help him out. Seems like a good time. I'm going to let him over. And also remember back in the day, right? I mean, I was booking up demos to go and drive there and do in-home demos. So think about, not that in-home demos are bad, they're great, but like they had to like prepare for you to come over. They had to like be cool with you coming over to their home and like all this stuff that is not as easy as hopping on a quick Zoom call or phone call for 45 minutes. So the more you can connect with them, the better. So let me give you guys a few tips here to make Mrs. Jones giggle. So this is on our Getting More Appointments document. It is going to be this link right here, making Mrs. Jones giggle with phone objections on the phone. So it's great to handle objections with humor, but it's even better to start it off with some humor. So if it's someone who's like a recommendation, what I used to say is something to the tune of, hey, this is Mrs. Jones. This is Jason Heiner. It's not sure if the name rings a bell, but I'm a student at UW Whitewater. And I was just over hanging out with your friend Susie the other day. And she said, you're really good with quantum physics. So I wanted to call you, get some tips. I have this big exam I'm trying to ace coming up. Do you have a few minutes? And they're like, I'm sorry. No, I don't even know it. I don't know. I don't know why she thought that. Oh, Susie, I'm just kidding. No, I just had a quick favor to ask. Do you have a few minutes? Cool. Then you go into it, right? So that's a best practice. If you don't have a funny connection with them, what you want to do in the beginning is how can you relate to them or make them laugh in the very beginning? So if it's someone that goes to your church, you're talking about that connection, right? Get on the same page. If it's someone in your mom's book club, or if it's someone like a friend's parent, you're talking about something that relates to them, like with school or going to college or whatever situation you can relate to them with. What's great is if you're asking recommendations. So it's almost like with getting good on the phone, there's a lot of prep work that goes into it, right? So part of it is asking the recommendations, like about the recommendations. So when Susie gives you 5 people, asking Mrs. Jones, just so I know, like I can have some fun on the phone with them, what's like a unique thing about them? What's like something kind of funny or like an inside joke you guys have that I can say that's going to like make them laugh? And it's like, oh, she has like 18 cats and we call her a crazy cat lady. So when I can call her, hey, is this Mrs. Jones? Hey, this is Jason Heinrichs. Don't know if the name rings a bell. I was over at your friend Susie's house, and I said a call because she said you have 18 cats. I've never heard of that before, and you're the cat lady. I'm wondering why. No, I'm just kidding. I have a quick favor to ask you, right? Or like, hey, I heard, it's like just finding something to like connect with them or joke about, but also shows even more trust that you know that about them, right? So start off the phone with a joke or something like that. Even like something like an acquaintance is like, hey, I always use the phrase of, hey, either I thought you'd be really nice, or they said you'd be really nice. You might be able to help me out with something, and say it in like a way like, I hope so. So, hey, Mrs. Jones, this is Jason Heinrichs. Not sure if the name rings a bell, but I actually live down the street, like 8 doors down, at 1283, whatever. And yeah, I thought you seemed really nice, and I bet you'd be really nice. You might be able to help me out with something. So I want to check to see if you could. I have a quick favor to ask. Do you have a few minutes? Cool. Another best practice, and it's in the script, so just asking for a few minutes. You got the permission right there. And then they told you, hey, I have a few minutes. By the way, if they picked up, they're available. Like, it's not like if they were that busy at work or that busy right now, they wouldn't have picked up a random phone call. So you have to understand that. So anyway, connect them in the beginning. But if they have an objection, here are some funny objections that you can say. So at the end, you build a profile of the approach. At the end, they say, what is it? Or what are you selling? Oh, well, it's just submarine screen doors. We'll probably have to flood your basement. I hope that's okay. Just kidding. It's a bunch of stuff for the kitchen. I'm sure you already have tons of stuff, but I get paid just to show it. Plus the demo is virtual and will probably be the highlight of your day. So will 6 or 8 work better for you? Oh, what is it? Or what are you selling? Oh, I actually sell hot air balloons. How big is your backyard? Because I'm actually gonna have to try to like land it back there. I'm just kidding, Mrs. Jones. It's a bunch of stuff for the kitchen. I'm sure you already have tons of stuff, but I get paid just to show it. Plus the demo is virtual and I'll be the highlight of your day. Does blank or blank work? Or you guys can see the theme there at the end, right? What is it? Oh, it's actually a natural lawn mowing service. I live on a farm. We bring a bunch of cattle over and horses and I watch them eat your lawn. Just kidding. It's a bunch of stuff for the kitchen. I'm sure, right? It's the same ending. So those are a few fun ones. You can make up your own, but like you should have a go-to every time that's funny, makes them laugh. So they're like, oh, haha, and it lightens them up. And then it opens up their whole mentality and the whole demeanor changes of like, wow, that's kind of funny, or it's kind of fun, or that's even kind of weird, right? But it makes it fun and unique. And they're like, okay. Remember, your demo starts on the phone. So they can already have a feel for your time with them based on the phone call. And some people are getting a lot of reschedules because they suck on the phone. They're not fun on the phone. And the person's like, wait, I have to sit through that for an hour? Man, I'm just too busy. I have like 82 other things to do. But if you make it fun, tie them into your goals, right? It's going to make them more excited to see you. How long does it take? Typically, it's about 8 to 10 hours. You're probably going to want to clear your schedule. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, Susie. It's really quick. It's about 30 to 45 minutes. Plus it's virtual. I'll probably be the highlight of your day. How long will it take? Oh, it really depends. Do you want the short version or the long version? Well, how long is the short version? Okay, great. Well, you can just read me your credit card right now over the phone. I'll ship you some awesome stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Plus it's virtual. I'll be the highlight of your day. It's like 30 to 45 minutes. So does 5 or 6 work better for you? Oh, we're leaving town. Cool. Where to? Nice. That sounds fun. Can I come? I'm a great guest, right? Oh, just kidding. When are you leaving? Awesome. I'm in this huge contest right now. I'm trying to get in 3 more appointments by tomorrow to my goal. I hate to ask this, but I'd be so appreciative if you'd be helping me so much. If you could squeeze me in before you leave, would that work? Okay, if not, no, zero pressure. Like when you get back, probably need a day to like kind of get back into it. Cool, let's come back Monday. Cool, so how about Wednesdays? Wednesday at 4 or 6 work better for you. That's also understanding human nature and like probably like the day of them leaving or the day before or the day they get back or the day after, probably stressed. So don't book up a demo then, right? And then also realizing like if you create urgency, like they have time. It's not like they're like not gonna hang out. They're not gonna go to a movie. They're not gonna like go to their daughter's recital and go, oh, well, we have a trip coming up next week. So sorry, honey, we're not coming to any of your sports games. No, they're still going to do life. They say, I'm not interested. You go, oh, great. Well, it'll be much faster that way. Like I said, I'm just trying to get as many appointments as I can. If you're not interested in this stuff and not having a good time in 15 minutes, you can just call me bad names and hang up on me. No worries. So will 6 or 8 work better for you? So it's kind of it's like agreeing with them and being on the same page. And finally, can you call me back? Totally. If now isn't a good time, when's a good time to call back? Okay, so you'll be available tomorrow too? All right, ding, ding, ding. Winner, chicken dinner. I actually have an opening at that time, Susie. It's fun and quick and virtual. So I'll be done like 30 to 45 minutes. So will 2 o'clock work for you? Cool. So handle some of the objections. It's going to make phoning more fun. Go through these, add your own to this too, or let us know of other good ones so we can add some great ones. But that's how you make phoning more fun. So any questions?